Good morning. It's just before noon on another episode on Mindful Mondays. We're going to do that every Monday. Have Mindful Mondays. Again, being mindful, not just of what we eat, as we're on our 100-pound or more weight loss journey, where I'd love to help you. Free coaching. Join my team. Look at the link below. Let's talk about another way that we can be mindful. I talked in my introduction, my first welcome video, about the three things that really are necessary for me that I had to start surrendering, start changing in my mind. Three things. Remember what they were? My fears, my flaws, and my failures. I'm gonna mention that a lot ongoing here, but let me just give you a little kind of thumbnail of each one. Surrendering my fears. The fear of what? Fear of never changing. Fear of people saying, oh, she's never going to do that. Oh, he's never going to do that. He's just a big guy. He's had that weight on for 20 years. The fear of nothing changing. Fear of me not changing. Fear of me giving up. Flaws. Who I am as a person. Some of it, God made me. Some of it, I kind of mess things up along the way. All those sharp edges we have, the quirky little things, the laziness sometimes, maybe being too critical of other people because we're mainly critical and judgmental of ourselves, right? Flaws, personal flaws. And then the third one, our failures. Now, this is like looming. This is like the big one, right? Because the enemy in our lives, whether it's, somebody you believe is real in an evil way, or people in our lives, you know, constantly remind us of our failures, constantly, especially people that have known us for a long time, right? They like remind us of our history. Oh, you've been heavy since I've known you when you were 25, or, you know, they don't, they say they love us unconditionally, still reminding us of our failures. Sometimes people just walk in a room and they aren't even thinking that, but because we're just so focused on our failures and we attach that person to like personal failure, it's so easy to just stay in that rut. So being mindful, another reminder on this Mindful Monday, that we need to deliberately choose to give up our fears of never changing, that nothing's going to change, because it's not true. It's a lie. It's stinking thinking. Remember that from this morning earlier? Our flaws. Got to surrender our flaws. Got to turn them around. Remember, God made us. What? He made us on purpose, for a purpose. Even our flaws we can turn around with a new mindset. Mindful Monday, right? Even our flaws. Even the worst thing about us, we can trust God. And through help of people like me who are willing to coach you and help you step by step, turn around that whole identity of being flawed and feeling flawed, thinking everybody's seeing our flaws. His mercies are new every morning. God gives us a fresh start every morning. Let's make today a new beginning. And then our failures. Sometimes we need to clean up maybe our relationships, maybe have some distance, kind of go a new direction. If we're around people that constantly remind us of our failures, whether, can't always blame them, because sometimes they've gone on. They've seen us change and grow in different areas in our lives. And we're the ones that attach that person, maybe to something they said, or a situation in our lives where we felt like a failure, or we let somebody down. So on this Mindful Monday, let's start fresh with surrendering over to God and bearing our fears, our flaws, and our failures. Let's do that. Look at my link below. Schedule your free 20-minute interview so I can find out if you're ready to be on my team. I'll give it my all. As long as you let me, I'll take you step by step I'm doing the same thing. I've lost about 155 pounds so far. I have more to go. You're going to watch me, and I want to watch you and help you. Thanks so much for tuning in. Have a great day on this Mindful Monday.